Hello, everybody. The Eternal God of Possibilities here, and I'm here to. And this is part one of What If Duel Monsters was in My Hero Academia. Now, for a recap. Right when Izuku got home from talk with All Might, after trying to save Bakugo, he heads into his room, sits down, and places his deck. Well, he placed the deck on his Elemental Hero deck on the desk, then sits on his bed. Right when he did that, his deck begins to glow as three entities appear. First one, Neos, Elemental Hero Neos, and Yubel. And next, beside Yubel, Jaden Yuki. And that's where we left off. Now, to the what if. As Izuku Midoriya is seeing this, he's pretty much confused, excited, and all of the above. Pretty much he's flabbergasted. As this is running through his mind, Jaden Yuki walked up to Izuku, and said, "So, you're my great-grandson, huh? It looks like you're able to awaken to your power to see dual monster spirits." As Jaden's saying this, Izuku says one thing. How is this possible? Yubel answers, because you were in a life or death situation, you were somehow able to awaken your own powers. Along with this quirk gene, it allows you to somehow inherit Jaden's ability to see dual monster spirits, but it can only be awakened through a life or death situation. Then Jaden says, "Right on the mark, as always, Yubel." But then Izuku asks, But how are you here? Great-grandfather, how are you here in front of me? You died years ago. That's when Yubel says, it's because when Jaden used the super polymerization years ago to fuse her soul and his together, it permanently linked his soul to her card, meaning he's permanently part of Yubel. He can never leave or go to the afterlife. Then Jaden says, it's not really important. Too grim. But the matter is what's been going on since then stuff. I've seen what you did, and see, society's become a superhuman society and all that. And you were born without a quirk, and you still want to become a hero. Well, I'm here to help you out with that. Well, we're here. Along with to help you improve your dueling skills. If you like. And then Izuku says, "Really? Wait, how can dueling help me gain the... How can dueling help me become a hero? That's when Yubel says, easy. Because you share a genetic link with... a genetic inheritance with Jaden here. When I was able to fuse with... When we fused together, he was granted the power to... Well, my ability to manifest the dual monster spirits physically. This shocks Izuku. So, the story my mother told me was true? You were able to manifest dual monster spirits physically? Jaden says, yeah, but that was Yubel's power. Sorry about that, my family's being noisy. Well, where did I? Oh yeah, as Deku was, as Yubel was explaining how it's possible for him to use the same power. She questioned that, do you still want All Might's power? Even knowing that you have the possibility to manifest your cards physically. As Deku hears this, he begins to think, should I still accept All Might's quirk? As this is going through his mind, Jaden says, yeah, you should. Well, he probably should. I mean, this power's not a quirk, and it's mostly used for duel against people who are using the dark side of the darkness of duel monsters. I mean, if someone's using the shadow games, this power's it's mainly used for that, not hero ink. But I do say it can be. Also, possible that this All for One could enhance that ability, maybe. So I think you should go for it, Izuku. As Jaden says. And that's when Izuku decides that he will still accept All Might's power. Pause it for a second. Before I go any further, when Deku was a kid, he did get motivation from his mother that he could become a hero. She told him how all the stories that his great grandfather saved the world. It didn't just motivate him to work on his dueling abilities, but it also motivated him to train. So his body's a little more fit than it was in canon. So, back to the what if. After their conversation and talking, Jaden asks, no, wait, scratch that down. As Jaden and Yubel Neos talk to Izuku, saying he shouldn't really think too much on this, and he needs his rest, so he goes to bed. The next day, at Dekuba Beach, where Deku Izuku goes to where All Might told him to meet him. As he gets there, he brings his dual disc and he brings his elemental hero deck and dual disc, along with some in a tracksuit. While wearing a tracksuit, I mean. As All Might sees him coming, he said, "This is where you're going to be. So, have you decided yet?" Deku says, "Yes, I'd like to accept your power, but I want to share something that just came up, that I just learned last night after I got home. That I think you should know." Flashback to this morning, before he left. Jaden says, "Maybe you should tell All Might about your already newly found power." I mean, he's going to be teaching you how to use One for All, while we teach you how to use your dual monster spirit powers. No secrets between master and student. And that's the end of the flashback. So Deku is telling All Might what he'd learned. All Might's surprised and just shocked that Izuku awakened to a power that his grandfather had before, right when Quirks. It's a power that he had before Quirks actually began. Before Quirks came to existence. He's heard of it and also wonders, but before he can think on it anymore, he says, "Take off your shirt and let me see how." Take off your shirt. As Deku hears this and does it, he said, "Huh, you're more fit than I thought. Your body's more fit than I thought. Well, this is not going to be a rush job as I thought. Well, looks like by the time this is over, I think you'll be more ready to accept my quirk. Won't be much of a rush job, but it'll still be a rush job, but not as bad as I thought it would be." Okay. For the next 10 months, I want you to clean this beach. As Deku's trying to live and all that stuff, put the trash in one pile, cleaning the beach, he's at the same time trying to use Yubel's, power to manifest the dual monsters physically. Physically manifest them. As this is going on, Deku was able to finish the clean the Dagobah Beach about 6 months early than canon. So he had at least 4 more months to train. Then after 6 months, when it got to the 6th month after cleaning the beach, All Might gave him a piece of his hair to eat it. Izuku had the same confused and worried look as did, just like in canon, but at the same time, Jaden and Yubel had the same look as well, and was questioning All Might. Then All Might says, you have to absorb some of my DNA for you gain my quirk. Deku understands, then goes ahead and tries and swallows the hair. After a couple hours, fully digests, All Might says, "It's time to see how much control you can use one for all." How much control can you have over one for all? Now, clench your... This one All Might says is classic. Clench your butt cheeks and throw... and ball your fist and yell, SMASH! Which I have to say, All Might was a bad teacher. Just horrible. Still think of it to this day. I mean, he could have did way better, especially for the training. And when Deku did it, he did destroy his arm. But as he did that, he destroyed his arm, but he did 100% smash, but he did, at the same time, destroyed his arm. When that happened, Jaden said, "Bring out Air Hummingbird." And draw at least 5, bring out Air Hummingbird. He obliged, and, well... Wait a minute. Okay, sorry, I have to check something, but Jaden says, bring out Air Hummingbird or some sort of card that's able to restore life points within the game. In doing so, he was able to heal himself. As All Might sees this, he asks, "What was that?" Izuku explains that since I can use Yubel's power to manifest dual monster spirits physically, we came up with a way maybe I could manifest the other cards. So I can manifest the cards that restore life points to heal people. Not sure if it can work on you, All Might. Unless I don't really have any cards to restore my opponent's life points. At the moment. But I've been searching. Maybe I can heal you. Because of this, I was thinking maybe I can use this to heal you. As well as heal myself if one for all continuously destroys my body. All Might's surprised after hearing this. That power to manifest your cards physically, it's astounding. It's young Midoriya. I've heard rumors that there's some people around the world somehow awakening to that same power, actually. As Deku and as Midoriya and Jaden and Yubel hear this, they're shocked and wondering. Well, mostly Jaden and Yubel are shocked to hear this, and starts sweat. Sweat starts to come off. They start to sweat a little bit after hearing this. Okay, that's it for the video for today, guys. That's where I'm going to leave off. I may upload another one tomorrow. Bye!